Hello, everybody. I'm your host for today, Aaron Dussard. And right beside me, we have your partner, my partner, Ethan, and our cameraman, Daddy. So before we begin, we would like to give shout outs to my family and the people that take the time out of their day to watch this. Okay, so saying that, Ethan, you want to say something?
You got it, preacher.
Okay, Daddy.
Welcome everyone here. Welcome. This is going to be the engaging reading with Aaron. So I hope everyone have their Bible in their hand. Thank you.
Alright, so today we're going to be reading Numbers chapter 8 to chapter 9. We begin. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto Aaron, and say unto him, When thou lightest the lamps, the 7 lamps shall give light over against the candlestick. And Aaron did so. He lighted the lamps thereof over against the candlestick, as the Lord commanded Moses. And this work of the candlestick was of beaten gold, unto the shaft thereof, unto the flowers thereof was beaten work, according unto the pattern which the Lord had shewed Moses. So he made the candlestick, and the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Take the Levites from among the children of Israel, and cleanse them, and thus shalt thou do unto them, to cleanse them, sprinkle water of purifying upon them, and let them shave all their flesh, and let them wash their clothes, and so make themselves clean. Then let them take a young bullock with his meat offering, even fine flour mingled with oil, and another young bullock shalt thou take for a sin offering. And thou shalt bring the Levites before the tabernacle of the congregation, and thou shalt gather the whole assembly of the children of Israel together. And thou shalt bring the Levites before the Lord, and the children of Israel shall put their hands upon the Levites. And Aaron shall offer the Levites before the Lord for an offering of the children of Israel, that they may execute the service of the Lord. And the Levites shall lay their hands upon the heads of the bullocks, and thou shalt offer the one sin for a sin offering, and the other. I'm going to read that over. And the Levites shall lay their hands upon the heads of the bullocks, and thou shalt offer the one for a sin offering, and the other for a burnt offering unto the Lord, to make an atonement for the Levites. And thou shalt set the Levites before Aaron and before his sons, and offer them for an offering unto the Lord. Thus shalt thou separate the Levites from among the children of Israel, and the Levites shall be mine. And after that shall the Levites go in to do the service of the tabernacle of the congregation, and thou shalt cleanse them, and offer them for an offering. For they are wholly given unto me from among the children of Israel, instead of such as open every womb, even instead of the firstborn of all the children of Israel, have I taken them unto me. For all the firstborn of the children of Israel are mine, both man and beast. On the day that I smote every firstborn in the land of Egypt, I sanctified them for myself. And I have taken the Levites for all the firstborn of the children of Israel. And I have given the Levites as a gift to Aaron and to his sons from among the children of Israel, to do the service of the children of Israel in the tabernacle of the congregation, and to make an atonement for the children of Israel, that there be no plague among the children of Israel, when the children of Israel come nigh unto the sanctuary. And Moses and Aaron and all the congregation of the children of Israel did to the Levites according unto all that the Lord commanded Moses concerning the Levites. So did the children of Israel unto them. The Levites were purified, and they washed their clothes, and Aaron offered them as an offering before the Lord. And Aaron made an atonement for them to cleanse them. And after that went the Levites in to do their service in the tabernacle of the congregation before Aaron, and before his sons, as the Lord had commanded Moses concerning the Levites, so did they unto them. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, This is it that belongeth unto the Levites, from 25 years old and upward. They shall go in to wait upon the service of the tabernacle of the congregation. And from the age of 50 years they shall cease waiting upon the service thereof, and shall serve no more, but shall minister with their brethren in the tabernacle of the congregation to keep charge, and shall do no service. Thus shalt thou do unto the Levites touching their charge. Chapter 9. And the Lord spake unto Moses in the wilderness of Sinai in the first month of the second year after they were come out of the land of Egypt, saying, Let the children of Israel also keep the Passover at his appointed season. In the 14th day of this month, even ye shall keep it in his appointed season, according to all the rites of it, and according to all the ceremonies thereof shall ye keep it. And Moses spake unto the children of Israel, that they should keep the Passover. And they that kept the Passover on the 14th day of the first month, at even in the wilderness of Sinai, according to all the Lord commanded Moses, so did the children of Israel. And there were certain more who were defiled by the dead body of a man, that they could not keep the Passover on that day. And they came before Moses and before Aaron on that day. And those men said unto him, We are defiled by the dead body of a man, wherefore are we kept back, that we may not offer an offering of the Lord in his appointed season among the children of Israel. And Moses said unto them, Stand still, and I will hear what the Lord will command concerning you. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the Lord of Israel, saying, If any man of you or of your posterity shall be unclean by reason of a dead body, or be in a journey afar off, yet he shall keep the Passover unto the Lord. The 14th day of the second month at even they shall keep it, and eat it with unleavened bread and bitter herbs. They shall have none of it until the morning, nor break any bone of it, according to all the ordinances of the Passover. They shall keep it. But the man that is clean and is not in a journey, and forbeareth to keep the Passover, even the same soul shall be cut off from among his people, because he brought not the offering of the Lord in his appointed season. That man shall bear his sin. And if a stranger shall sojourn among you, and will keep the Passover unto the Lord, according to the ordinance of the Passover, and according to the manner thereof, so shall he do. Ye shall have one ordinance, both for the stranger and for him that was born in the land. And on the day that the tabernacle was reared up, the cloud covered the tabernacle, namely the tent of the testimony, and at even there was upon the tabernacle as it were the appearance of fire until the morning. So it was always the cloud covered it by day, and the appearance of fire by night. And when the cloud was taken up from the tabernacle, then after the children of Israel journeyed, and in place where the cloud abode, there the children of Israel pitched their tents. At the commandment of the Lord, the children of Israel journeyed. And at the commandment of the Lord, they pitched as long as the cloud abode upon the tabernacle. They rested in their tents, and when the cloud tarried long upon the tabernacle, many days, then the children of Israel kept the charge of the Lord and journeyed not. And so it was, when the cloud was a few days upon the tabernacle, according to the commandment of the Lord, they abode in their tents, and according to the commandment of the Lord they journeyed. And so it was, when the cloud abode from even unto the morning, and that was the cloud that was taken up in the morning. Then they journeyed, whether it was by day or by night, that the cloud was taken up. They journeyed, or whether it were 2 days or a month or a year, that the cloud tarried upon the tabernacle. Remaining thereon, the children of Israel abode in their tents and journeyed not. But when it was taken up, they journeyed. At the commandment of the Lord, they rested in the tents, and at the commandment of the Lord, they journeyed. And they kept the charge of the Lord at the commandment of the Lord by the hand of Moses.
Good reading, good reading.
Thanks. Alright, so that was the reading of Numbers chapter 8 to chapter 9.
Cool.
Feedback.
What stood out
Alright.
in this particular reading for you?
You want to go first, Ethan? He's itching to go first.
Turn the Bible.
It's on.
We're hearing you.
Okay. Turn the Bible to chapter 9,
I'm there.
verse 10.
I'm there.
Okay.
It says, Speak unto the Lord, speak unto the children
Hold
of
on.
Israel.
You said chapter 9,
Verse 10.
verse 10.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, If any man of you or of your posterity shall be unclean by reason of a dead body, or be in a journey afar off, yet he shall keep the Passover unto the Lord. To me, I don't really understand if it's saying that if somebody that you know, or like friends with, or you kill somebody, you should go to God for forgiveness, or I don't understand that. Do you have anything?
Let's read through it again.
Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, If any man of you or of your posterity shall be unclean by reason of a dead body, or be in a journey afar off, yet he shall keep the Passover unto the Lord.
Okay. I think I have an understanding of it. So what I understand from my reading is that if a man or a child should be had a sin by killing somebody, they should go to God, like you said, and ask for forgiveness, kind of. Sure.
When Aaron said sin, it brought me back to my first idea, saying that if you have a sin, you should go to God first. It doesn't mean only for the dead body, but in general, if you did something bad and you know it's bad and you have a sin, or you think you sinned, you should go to God about it and pray.
All right. So how about we read 10 and 11 together?
Sure. Okay. 10. Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, If any man of you or of your posterity shall be unclean by reason of a dead body, or be in a journey afar off, yet he shall keep the Passover unto the Lord. The 14th day of the second month, at even they shall keep it, and eat it with unleavened bread and bitter herbs.
Did that help you any further?
No.
Did it confuse you a lot more?
No. Still stick with my second idea.
Okay.
All right. So tell you what I'm gonna do. Let's read from 10 again to 13, the ending of 13.
Sure. Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, If any man of you or of your posterity shall be unclean by reason of a dead body, or be in a journey afar off, yet he shall keep the Passover unto the Lord. The 14th day of the second month, at even they shall keep it, and eat it with unleavened bread and bitter herbs. They shall leave none of it unto the morning, nor break any bone of it, according to all the ordinances of the Passover. They shall keep it. But the man that is clean and is not in a journey, and forbeareth to keep the Passover, even the same soul shall be cut off from among his people, because he brought not the offering of the Lord in his appointed season. That man shall bear his sin.
All right. So did that give you any more clarity?
No.
Did I confuse you more?
My second one.
How about you, Aaron?
Me? To me, I think it gave me a little bit more clarity.
What did it do?
It just told me that it don't have to be a dead body sin. That it can be. Yeah. Shh. Good job. Alright, so it don't have to be a dead body. It can be any type of sin.
Okay.
And also that when a man, right, when he was going on, he didn't have any journey of whatsoever. And what the journey kind of means to me is that a path of sins, and he's clean, but he still have a sin, kind of.
All right, so I'm gonna put this out to the audience. If anyone out there could explain this verse a little clearer, please type it down below or leave a video. And see if you guys could give us a little bit more clarity on this one. Yes, I think we would like some more clarity in this one. All right, Aaron, let me hear yours.
Yippee! Alright, so mine is on chapter 8, number 19.
Okay.
Okay, it says, "And I have given the Levites as a gift to Aaron and to his sons from among the children of Israel to do the service of the children of Israel in the tabernacle of the congregation, and to make an atonement for the children of Israel, that there be no plague among the children of Israel when the children of Israel come nigh unto sanctuary." So what that kind of said to me was that the Levites, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I think that's God, and I think God given the Levites as a gift to Aaron so Aaron can protect them along with his sons, and then he can like save them from a type of plague or bad thing that's about to happen.
So therefore, read that again.
"And I have given the Levites as a gift to Aaron and to his sons from among the children of Israel to do the service of the children in Israel in the tabernacle of the congregation, and to make an atonement for the children of Israel, that there be no plague among the children of Israel when the children of Israel come nigh unto the sanctuary."
And what you think of that reading? What you said about it?
God gave the Levites as a gift unto Aaron and his sons, so Aaron will be able to protect the Levites from a plague or something bad that's about to happen, and bring them into his sanctuary.
So the Levites, those you said God give
Them
Aaron.
gave them as a gift unto Aaron and his sons.
When you say give them a, repeat what you said.
Give as a gift unto Aaron and his sons.
So God gives the Levites to
Levites.
Aaron and his son
As a gift.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie to you. Chapter 8 and 9, this whole entire chapter,
Confusing?
it is a bit confusing. I won't even, front for 2 seconds that it's not confusing. It makes you think. I think so far this
Wait, what
book.
chapter? You said chapter 8 and 9?
Yeah.
This book in the Bible, which is Numbers, so far from we've been reading it, I think it has been the
Very
most
confusing.
challenging book so far.
Confusing.
Yeah, it's not as straightforward
As Psalms of Revolution.
as some of the other ones that we read so far.
Yeah.
This one let you put a lot more thinking into your answer. At least I know it does that to me, because it's not as just straightforward.
There's a lot of chapters I didn't understand completely.
Yeah, it's definitely, Numbers is definitely something that should be explained more, because it is challenging. I ain't gonna lie.
So it's kind of like math.
Okay. All right. So what stood out to me is chapter 8, verse 11.
Okay.
I like this one. It says, Aaron is to present the Levites before the Lord as a wave offering from the Israelites. so that they may be ready to do the work of the Lord. That one stood out to me, wherein which is like it's like Aaron is presenting say for instance this group of people, right, which is the Levites, to the Lord, right? And then the Israelites, right, it's like he's using the Levites as a protection. Then it's like he's using the Levites to get protection from the Israelites. You understand? Because yeah, so it's like he's presenting the Levites to actually, so he could get immunity, right? That's why I look at it from the Israelites, right? Because you see what he's saying, it say, okay, where which it says, all right, you read back from the top where it says Aaron is to present the Levites before the Lord as a wave offering from the Israelites, right? So it's like he's presenting the Levites to the Lord, or before the Lord, giving the Lord these group of people so that he then can get help from the Lord from the Israelites. You understand?
Yeah.
So they may be ready to do the work of the Lord. So he present the Levites to God so they can get ready to do the work of God, right? For the greater good of the world, then put it that way, right? I think this one stood out to me. This one is, I like this one. I like this one.
Okay.
So but it just shows you that sometimes you have to give to get, right? Like in the real world that we live in day to day, you say for instance you grow out, so Ethan grew out some of his clothes but they're still in good condition, and you could turn it over to Aaron. So you have to give to replenish your closet, right? So you give him some of your old clothes, and then in return you're gonna need more clothes. So now you get some more new clothes. That's what this particular verse.
So, like you're saying that you're basically giving something to get something.
Basically, isn't that the facts of life though? Every day daddy and mommy go to work. And we go to work for what? What do we go to work for?
For money.
Exactly. To do what with the money?
To pay rent, pay bills, get clothes.
There you go. To take care of your everyday living, right? Aren't you giving something to get something?
Yes.
That's just the basics of life. No matter which sector, no matter what you're doing, what career in life that you are a part of, right? So you could be the most famous playing athlete out there. You're still giving up something to get money, right? Because you're an athlete, you can't just get money because you're an athlete. You have to be performing, right? So it's the same thing with this. That's what this pretty much symbolize for me. And this is coming from creation, right, with the Bible. So it just goes to show that nothing that we are doing right now is new. You know, we are just living the scriptures when you really think about it. We're living every day that we are living and the things that we do most of the time. There is something in the Bible that is related to what we are doing. Amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Amazing. I definitely think so. Anyway, I'm gonna do my nightly ending talking. I just want to say thank you to all the first responders out there. I want to say thank you to Miss Natoya for your hard work. I just want to say thank you to these boys that you see in front of me here for their reading, for our little Bible discussion nightly. I want to say thank you to Miss Mert, who always sitting silently, but she's, following. And we do our little nightly discussion of the Bible. I've been enjoying it. I really been enjoying it. I encourage parents out there, pick up a book with your kids. It don't have to be the Bible. Just pick up a book, and even if you don't want to record it like how I'm doing it, but just spend that time, that half an hour, just half an hour, and read through a book, and you will see it is things that will live on long after you are gone, long after all of us are gone, because sometime we could rewind that tape and just rewatch the little things that you and your parents, you and your kids used to do. And I do believe it goes a far way. We always say we want change, we want change, we want change. We have to be the change. And until we are the change, then nothing will change. And every day, this is why I do this. Because you know what? It's not for me alone to just go in a little corner and read the Bible. Or my kids, I tell them, go read the Bible. No. Do it as a family. So when in return, when they start having their kids, they might pick it up too. Or they might start something different. Whatever the case may be. But the whole thing is, spend at least half an hour, 45 minutes, 10 minutes. Give that, block with your kids. Whether they want to or not. Whether they enjoy it or not. But you know what? Do that little bit of time in which you just devote that time. No matter what. If you have to get up half an hour before you go to work, if it's before you leave to work in the morning or when you come back home in the night, while you're cooking, spend that little 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Maybe watch a little news, listen a little music with them. Let them pass you some vegetable or something in the fridge while you're cooking. But do something engaging. It's not everything I do my kids love. But you know what? I know it will be the benefit of them to come. And it fills my soul also. This is why I do it. So I encourage everyone out there. Do something if you have kids. Stop the complaining. Let's just do. Too many complaining. Let's just do. Ethan and Aaron close out the video.
Okay, on that note, I would like to say, eat the food first. Oh, yeah.
Good night, everybody. Have a nice night.
Time for me. No, don't eat it. And on that note, you had to say the best for last. Your host is out. And on that note, good night. And on that note, good night. Have a safe flight or a safe drive. But be sure to have a good night.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Good night.
Good night, guys.
Good night.